So now see here, the next topic is red phosphorus property. Okay, so I am doing the property of red phosphorus. It's very important, so you have to check it out. Properties of red phosphorus. Clear? Now see here. First property is, when you take a white, how the red phosphorus is formed. How the red phosphorus is formed. So this is very important. You have to take white phosphorus and you have to heat it at 573 Kelvin, but in the absence of air. In the absence of air for several days. Okay, it's not within a 2 minute or 3 minute or 4 minutes. No, for the several days you have to do this procedure. So you will obtain the red phosphorus. Clear? So first point is how the red phosphorus is formed. So red phosphorus is formed from the white phosphorus. How? The white phosphorus is heated at nearly 573 Kelvin in the absence of air for several days. You will obtain a what? Red phosphorus. Clear? So this is the first point, that white phosphorus is heated for the several days at nearly 573 Kelvin temperature in a absence of air for several days. You will obtain the red phosphorus. Its melting point is at 73 Kelvin. Now see here, white phosphorus was highly toxic, yes or no, but red phosphorus is non-toxic. Now whatever the property are of white phosphorus, that all the opposite property are for the red phosphorus. Now now this question also can come. So why the red phosphorus is having all the opposite property than the white phosphorus? The answer is only one. Whatever the properties are possessed by the white phosphorus, due to its whatever the property is possessed by the white phosphorus, that properties are due to only that strain structure. Who? White phosphorus. But this is a red phosphorus. Okay, and in red phosphorus the structure is less strained. When the structure is less strained, so all the property will reverse as that of the white phosphorus. Now see, white phosphorus is highly toxic, the red phosphorus is non-toxic. Yeah, this is stable, the white phosphorus is unstable. Clear this part? So you remember one thing, if you remember white phosphorus, write all the points opposite, then it will be converting into the red phosphorus. So you remember only white phosphorus. You remember only white phosphorus, all the points of the white phosphorus, just to do reverse, that point will be for the red phosphorus. Just to remember their preparation. How it is prepared? That when white phosphorus is heated at nearly 573 Kelvin for the several days in a absence of air, you will obtain the red phosphorus. Clear this part? Second point, it is a non-toxic and stable. Clear? Third point, it is insoluble in solvent like CH2 and water also. Okay, so it is insoluble in solvent like CH2 and, please remember, and water. Clear? Compared to white phosphorus, whereas white phosphorus is soluble, yes or no? So it is insoluble in solvent like CH2 and water compared to the white phosphorus. One more point you can write down. See, white phosphorus was having a garlic like odor. White phosphorus was having a garlic like odor. Here no odor. They have no smell. No smell. Okay, no odor. Please remember this point also. No odor. Whereas white phosphorus is having a garlic like smell. Yes or no? Whereas red phosphorus have no odor, no smell. Okay, so it is insoluble in solvent like CH2 and also water compared to white phosphorus. It is amorphous solid. See, it written here. It is amorphous solid without smell and does not glow in the dark. Whereas white phosphorus glow in the dark. Remember? But this will not glow in the dark. Clear? Next, it is having a polymeric structure that I told you in my initial classes. So it is having a polymeric structure and red phosphorus is associated to other molecule by covalent bond. This is very important. Clear? So it is having a polymeric structure and red phosphorus is associated to other molecule by covalent bond. Clear? Now see here, when you take red phosphorus and you heat the red phosphorus at 803 Kelvin in a sealed tube. You will get the third allotrope form of a phosphorus, that is the alpha black phosphorus. So black phosphorus have a two form, alpha and beta. Clear? So black phosphorus is also having a two form, alpha black phosphorus, beta black phosphorus, but black phosphorus is having a lustrous metallic luster. You have to remember this key point, that black phosphorus is having the metallic luster. Clear this part? So how to obtain the alpha black phosphorus from red phosphorus? Just to take red phosphorus, you heat it at 803 Kelvin temperature in a sealed tube, you will obtain what? Alpha black phosphorus. Next, as you know, now this is a polymeric structure, non-toxic and stable. As it is a stable, so it should not require storing under water, whereas white phosphorus is unstable. It is unstable and catches fire when exposed to air, hence we are storing the white phosphorus in water, but this red phosphorus is Stable. When it is stable, so doesn't require storing under water because it does not catches fire in the air. So last point is, as it is stable, does not require storing under water because does not catches the fire in the air. Clear this part? Clear? So these are the certain properties of red phosphorus. Once more I will repeat. See, check it out here. First property is how to obtain the red phosphorus, means just take the white phosphorus and heat it at nearly 573 Kelvin temperature and heat it for the several days in the absence of air. You will obtain the phosphorus which is red phosphorus. Clear? Melting point 873, which is not required. Second, it is a non-toxic and stable and no odor. So it is non-toxic, non-poisonous, non-toxic, whereas white phosphorus is toxic and poisonous, okay, and stable and no odor. It is insoluble in a solvent like CS2 and water, okay, compared to the white phosphorus. It is an amorphous solid. Who? Red phosphorus. It is an amorphous solid, having no smell and does not glow in the dark, whereas white phosphorus will glow in the dark. It is having a polymeric structure, and red phosphorus is associated to other molecule by covalent bond, whereas white phosphorus is a discrete molecule, but red phosphorus is associated to other molecule and form a long bond, long chain of molecule. That's why it is a polymeric. Are you understanding or not? That's why what it is telling, it is having a polymeric structure, and red phosphorus is associated to other molecule by covalent bond, whereas white phosphorus is a discrete molecule, whereas the red phosphorus is associated to other molecule by covalent bond. Clear? Now if you take red phosphorus and you heat at 803 Kelvin in a closed tube, you will obtain the alpha black phosphorus. Clear? It is stable, does not as it is stable. When it is stable, white phosphorus was unstable, so we are storing under water because it catches fire when it is exposed to the air. But this red phosphorus is stable. When it is stable, doesn't require doesn't require storing under water because it does not catches the fire. That's why the last point is, as it is stable, does not require storing under water. Clear this part? So you can copy out this. These are the certain property of red phosphorus. Clear? Okay. So see here, this is the next question. Difference between white phosphorus and red phosphorus, and this question also has been asked in exam. So you can write down this. Either they will ask write a short note on white phosphorus or red phosphorus. This is question also is very good, and for 2 marks they can ask. Okay. See here. So what is the main difference between white phosphorus and red phosphorus? First, see, in white phosphorus it is obtained by industrial synthesis, as we know. Yes or no? We have done in the white phosphorus. But red phosphorus is obtained by heating the white phosphorus at 576 Kelvin in absence of air. You know this. So this is the main first difference between the white phosphorus and the red phosphorus. Second, it's poisonous. Who? White phosphorus, as we know. So this is a non-poisonous, or you can say toxic. Toxic and poisonous one and same. Okay. So white phosphorus is a poisonous, whereas red phosphorus is a non-poisonous. Clear? White phosphorus is unstable. And when it is unstable, so it will be highly reactive. Whereas red phosphorus is less stable, so less reactive. Clear? White phosphorus is highly unstable. When it is unstable, it will be highly reactive. Whereas red phosphorus is stable. So stable means less reactive. Clear? White phosphorus is stored under water. Why? Because it is highly reactive and catches fire when exposed to the air. That's why it is stored under water. But red phosphorus is less stable. Less stable means it will not catch the fire when exposed to the air, means it is not stored under water. Clear? So not required storing under water. Next, this point is very important, that P4 molecule are a discrete molecule. Sorry. P4 molecules are discrete. I told you discrete means what? Separate molecule. They are not associated. Whereas red phosphorus is an associated molecule like a polymeric structure. Clear? So P4 molecules are discrete molecule, whereas the red phosphorus molecule are associated molecule, forms a polymeric structure. Soluble in CH2. Who? White phosphorus. I told you it is soluble in CH2, whereas red phosphorus is insoluble in water as well as in CH2, which we have seen in the property. Clear? So this question also is very important, that white phosphorus and red phosphorus. So white phosphorus, it is obtained by industrial synthesis. Yes or no? Whereas red phosphorus is obtained by heating the white phosphorus at 576 Kelvin in absence of air. White phosphorus is highly poisonous, but red phosphorus is non-poisonous. It is unstable and highly reactive. Who? White phosphorus. Whereas red phosphorus is less reactive and unstable. Clear this part? It is when it is unstable and highly reactive, means it is stored under water, because it if it is stored under water. If I don't store under water, it catches the fire when exposed to the air. But here this is less reactive, so not requires storing under water. It is a discrete molecule. White phosphorus is a discrete molecule, whereas this is a polymeric and associated molecule, soluble in CS2, whereas red phosphorus is insoluble in CS2. Please copy out this question. In the next class, I am going to discuss about a compound of a phosphorus which is phosphine PH3, and we will continue in the next class. Thank you.